Good morning and welcome to our coverage of day 6 of the Ashok Ruia Memorial Winter Bridge National Championship. Brought to you by bonus cards, which are manufactured in India by Parsons Katamundi. Uh, Today we've got coverage of what happened yesterday, the finals, and an interview with the runners-up, one of the runners-up of yesterday, where we hope he will be able to give us some insights on what strategies are to be employed in the last session of a particularly tense event. You have a lovely day and watch more. Thank you. Okay, friend, we have another father-son pair here. Mr. Basant Mohta and his son Anurag Mohta. They are at this stage in time on the verge of becoming national champion. And let me start with first wishing you all the best for that last session. Thank you. You have a very handy, and I personally don't, I don't want to jinx it. Let's go ahead. So, let's start with Anurag. When did you start playing bridge?
I started when I was in college. I was about 18 years old.
Okay.
And my father used to go every weekend to play this sport, and I used to wonder what is he doing every weekend. And then he told me it's very interesting sport. So I said, and I always used to be attracted with strategy and logic games.
Okay.
So I said, let me just go and understand the game.
Okay. So you picked up very fast. You played for India juniors at what age?
While I was 21, I played for.
So you picked it up in 3 years. So for logical people, it is very easy to pick up in a short space of 3 years. Anurag went and played in.
I went to Beijing 2008 as a part of the first Mind Sport Olympics.
Correct.
And because I was playing really well, there was a junior national held which I performed very well.
Okay.
So because I was performing very well, I was put in the under 28 team. There was an under 21 team, I was eligible for that. But I was put in the under 28 team along with Sapan and Sandeep Datta and Aniket Sangvi and two more people. No, that was in Beijing 2008. And then again in 2010, I was a part of the under 26 Indian team to Philadelphia.
And I have seen you places around 2013 or my first interaction with you actually would have been in one of those Ashok Kapoor memorials, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, and one of your teammates from the Indian team, his father and I used to play together. Karan.
Right. Karan was a part of the under 21 team in the year I was under 20. In the year I was under 26 in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Right. So, Mr. Sharma.
Vinay Sharma. I've been following both of you the last several years. You've always been playing precision for a long time. So what steps have both of you taken to develop your bidding understanding systems? Have your systems undergone any significant changes over the years? आप बोलो आप हिंदी में बोला अगर बोलना चाहते कोई नहीं.
हम लोग 3 साल पहले यूरोपियन चैंपियनशिप खेलने गए.
हाँ.
उसके बाद हम लोगों ने वहाँ की सिस्टम्स को एनालाइज किया और हमारे सिस्टम में क्या क्या कमियाँ थी उसको हम लोगों ने डेवलपमेंट किया. डिसीजन सिस्टम पे काफ़ी मेहनत किया, स्ट्रैटेजी पड़ी, एनालिटिकल किए, सबसे राय लिए, सबसे सुधार किया जो भी कर सकते थे. देन वी हैव डेवलप्ड आवर ओन सिस्टम और आगे का काफ़ी पर्सनलाइज.
So basically now एडवांस्ड प्रिसीजन मतलब बेसिक्स तो सबके जैसे रहते हैं वैसे ही है, बट हमारे पास ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग को टैकल कर लेने का गैजेट्स है. राइट, एनी काइंड ऑफ हैंड्स वी हैव सीन नाउ दैट वी हैव वेल डिस्कस्ड एंड वी आर एबल टू हैंडल विथ एनी काइंड ऑफ प्रीएम्प्ट्स, अपोनेंट्स इंटरवेंशंस और एनी शेप वी आर एबल टू हैंडल दैट.
Let me take you a little bit through this event. What has been your toughest match so far?
No tough match. We are always played it very good.
especially in the last 3 years, I would say.
So we were talking about this event.
For this event,
You started with a bang, hammering railway rail. I remember that.
right. So I don't think
You had one bad match with Formidable.
with formidables, but that too on our table we were breaking. So
Okay.
I won't say that.
So here I'm asking you to talk.
Yeah. So if for the team we had one bad match in the entire 5 days. After that, the quarterfinal was relatively tight, right?
Okay.
Where votes went, decisions went against us on our table also, on partners table also.
Okay.
But in semi-final, I think we beat Railways in all 4 segments.
Very handily.
And in the finals also, we've beaten Hemant Jalan in all 3 segments till now. So I would say that these were not that tough. Although Railway did give a very good fight on very thin games, they doubled, they beat very thin games, recovered some IMPs, but slams went in our favor. We beat some excellent slams and recovered all the lost IMPs.
Okay. So you had mentioned at the start, you were looking at these cards. What do you have to say about the cards? Cards कैसे हैं? ये जो पत्ते हैं, इन पत्तों के साथ आप खेल रहे हो, कुछ फर्क महसूस होता है आपको?
I don't think there is a difference.
पर अच्छी क्वालिटी है.
क्वालिटी इज वेरी
Reasonable, जो हमेशा रहती है. नहीं,
रीजनेबल से तो बढ़ के है. ऐसे मत बोलो. I whatever I have played
Good ball.
the cards are definitely in good quality. But I was just wondering if you'll notice anything particular. And it's okay. We are not out to promote. We just have to get feedback from the people as to how it is.
Good quality, no issues at all.
no issue.
Fine. So, let me not take more of your time. You must be wanting to calm yourself down before one last battle. All the best again. And thank you.
Subhash and Vikram Mehta. Thank you. And finally, the winner of the Bulletin Ruia Gold Trophy, Team Mohta, with just 4 members, their performance has been nothing short of extraordinary, and they stand truly deserving of the highest place on the podium. Mr. Anurag Mohta, Mr. Basan Mohta, Mr. Vishnu Poddar, and Mr. Shobhunath Ghosh. On. Is it on? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Just a minute, sir. I just would like to say something. Yes, sir. Thanks for everyone who this is really a proud moment. Dream standing here, I'm really proud holding this trophy. That's what I'm do this time, that's what I'm really proud of.
We've just had a brilliant final, and we've spoken to a pair from the winning team before the prize distribution. But the runners-up spot is probably the most painful spot to be in because you've lost in the final. The third place team actually feels good because it won in the playoff. So it's a very funny emotion. Anyway, most of you don't need an introduction to Sandeep Thakkar. Uh, what I first of all commiserations on your loss,
Thank you.
but what was extremely impressive was the way you and Subhash really fought your heart out in the last session. And it was amazing. Like in 5 boards, you had picked up 43 IMPs, and it wasn't particularly bad play on the other side. I think it was essentially,
These were swings.
huh?
These were generated swings.
Yeah. So, what was your strategy going into the last session?
I'm sorry. So when you're behind in a match, obviously your risk appetite needs to be higher. You need to, get some results that are a swing. So you need to take bigger risks. Now, obviously, I don't believe in outright psychs or outright wild actions that you hope to play. You just hope that the par is a little different from percentage, right?
Okay.
So, for example, if you expect the normal contract to be 4 hard, you probably expect the 3 noter would be a superior contract.
Okay.
Or like if the percentage play is a finish, you play for a double ten offside drop. Subtle swings, but hope that the par is on the hand is a little different. Of course, you take bigger risks, you take aggressive actions that tend to pay you. If where possible, you try to, try and collect penalties, something that you would, in the normal scheme of the things, not double because that gives out information. Here, when you're behind, you would risk it. Similarly, when you're ahead, you need to protect yourself. So you need to protect yourself against their wild actions. So this is basically the strategy. I mean, it's like everything. When you are behind, you take bigger risks, and you hope they pay.
So I remember 3 boards in yesterday's final sessions. Two went in your favor, one went against you guys. First one was that board two, you bid that 7 clubs.
So actually, it started with board one. We got lucky there. I made an aggressive preempt, and somehow neither of them had an action over that, even though they held 29 points between them.
Okay.
So that
you got
helped.
11 IMPs in the
So
first
we
board.
got 10 imps on first board. Then we got to a good grand slam, which was on a. I mean, it's not a great grand slam. It's on a roughing
It
finish.
was on a rough.
But like I said, you needed to bid it because you need a higher risk. You said, and we had a good auction to that. It was a bridge auction, not a gamble.
Yeah, sure.
So so that was another. Then another hand where
Board five, you bid that 3 note run.
yeah, I decided to bring 3 note 617 opposite 7. We have a 5-3 hard trade. So that is not easy to reach and not that hard. I also didn't play it to the best, but
Yeah.
good, just about good enough. So yeah, so that helped. So
That,
another hand, like where I opened one hard light, that helped the state in 5 diamond. Unfortunately, our partners also missed their slam. So
okay. And that penultimate board, you all reached that very tough 4 hard.
but it's a beautiful contract and it's makeable.
It is. Okay, fine.
So I
Trump lead,
mean,
it goes down, right?
can't be beaten.
Can't be beat, is it?
Yeah, double dummy, it can't be beaten.
Okay, fine.
I'm not saying now. Unfortunately, Subhash took the line that would work on 4-3 clubs.
Okay.
Today clubs happen to be 5-2. I mean, there is a line that allows you to make on 5-2 clubs, but you have to take that position.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
uh, yeah, so I mean, I would have thought had that 4 had made, we probably at my table I would have thought we have won.
Okay. You wouldn't have asked the card as things lay.
Yeah, I
because
mean, I didn't know that my
you
partners are missing the slam or
Yeah, sure, sure.
one contract got misdefended.
Because
One, yeah. So
your opponents were watching with their hearts in their mouth. हमने तो कोई गलती नहीं की. It was quite fun watching the
but we
events.
put ourselves in those positions by not playing well enough in the earlier sets. So I mean, they played very well. To be fair, they played very consistent. They deserved the win. Had we done it, it would have been yes something for the yeah, but they deserved to win. Frankly, they outplayed us in 3 sets. We played badly. So
Okay. Some other questions I had of you. First of all, how has your experience been with the playing cards as an organizer? It would be of interest to you.
very much. See, I am the kind of player who prefers to be on the table, play live, right,
Okay.
instead of playing online. Even though there's always a debate about whether how different online bridges from
True.
and strictly speaking, it's a mind game, mind sport. You should be able to do just as well online as you do. But the kind of experience, the social factor, and then the psychological factor that you have on the live table, the pressure of playing for 5 days continuously rather than playing on your convenience. No, these things matter. And like when you're on the table playing live, you want the best of the equipment, whether it is cars, boards, bridge mates, viewing machines, whatever it is. So, and of course, like technologically, Indian Bridge has made a lot of progress in the last few years. Now we have experienced this new set of cards that we in this tournament, and I believe I'm told by dealing team also that they're much superior. So we'll try and have them in as many tournaments as we can influence.
Yeah,
So.
sure. Anyway, thanks a lot. Actually, one more question I had for you. Uh, you've been a you've been the coach of the under 31 team, right? In the recent. So
Once, yeah,
yeah,
just last edition.
what kind of message would you like to give to people who are coming into the game?
We are talking about very different things.
Correct.
Okay, I mean, people coming into the game. So this is a bridge has a very steep learning curve, unfortunately. Unlike this is one mind sport where you have no prodigies. You have to pay your dues. You have to spend time in the trenches to learn, experience, and get to the stage where you can be good enough globally, good enough to compete in the global
But you can have
competition.
fun without being there.
Of course, you can have fun, but it's a question of what you want to do.
Correct.
For me, bridge is not fun. For me, bridge is very much competition to the extreme.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah. So
have
I
yet
mean,
to
I
see a
have.
person as passionate about
Yeah,
bridges
so
who are actually.
so yeah. I mean, there are 100 different things that I can do for entertainment. Bridge is not entertainment. That's why you would rarely find me playing a casual game or
Okay.
even a local club game. I would only play competitive sport where I can, it is about mental stimulation to
Sure.
me. So
Sure.
this is the challenge that I put to myself and solve a problem. So, uh, I mean, I would say unless you're passionate about something, you're never going to be the best. So, and I mean, if you're striving to be the best, then you have to put in work. You have to put in a lot of work,
Okay.
and then you have to build a partnership. Most important, this is one of those games where like your individual skill really has no importance.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the skill that you have in building a partnership that matters. So even to the federation, I would say like when we are preparing teams for competitions, whether it is juniors or open or ladies or mixed or whichever category, give partnerships more time. I mean, we need to have our trials and whatever well in advance. Select the team well in advance. Maybe it is you have a superset where you are going to shortlist 6 players instead of 3, and you're going to select the final 3 at a closer to the tournament, and then go through a rigorous coaching program,
Okay.
which are focused on specific areas of weakness of the players that are, and these weaknesses have to be identified by the coach. That is his job. Just putting in, playing 5,000 hands, practice hands doesn't help. It's not a focused approach.
You have said that earlier also.
Yes, the coach has to spend time with each player to try to identify their weaknesses and then work on those.
Okay.
That is how we can progress over, that is how we can have an edge over our competitors. Like where the tough situations where we have to spend time thinking have actually been worked out in advance. So yeah, so this would be.
Very valuable input. Thanks a lot, Sandeep, once again for joining.
Thank you, Sukrit. Thanks everyone. Hope
Pleasure.
hope it helps. Thank you.
Sure. Bye bye. Okay, that brings to an end our coverage for today. We hope you liked this coverage of the a pair from the winning team as well as somebody from the runners-up team. It's been enjoyable covering this event. We hope you had as much fun watching as I have making this these bulletins for you. Thank you.